Hi, this is Mike Trope for Access Unlimited. Thanks for tuning in today, and I hope you enjoy the show. Up first, we have Brad Alarid. He's a local motocross racer, and he's doing really well. And I got an update from him just the other day, and he took third at an arena cross, and I believe that's part of the National AMA Arena Cross Series. And they'll also be coming to Denver in March at the Pepsi Center, and we hope to go out there and film him out there then. So anyway, up next, Brad Alarid. Hi, this is Mike Trejo from Access Unlimited. Today we're out here with Brad Alarid, a local hot motocross racer, and it's somebody I'd like for you to meet, let you know a little bit about him. He's been locally and on national level too. So let's have Brad tell you a little bit about what's been going on. What's been some of the highlights of this year in your racing?
This year I got invited to the U.S. Open of Supercross, which only 18 people get invited to, and I took a third, and that's the world final, so doing really good.
Cool. Did you also have some pretty good results on some of the other amateur nationals, or were those last year or this year? Or?
It was in the past year. I got like a second at the most prestigious race in the United States. A lot of good finishes throughout the year.
Which race was the most prestigious?
The Loretta Lynn's Amateur National Championships.
So you get a lot of support from your parents and sponsors and so forth?
Yeah, Rocky Mountain Cycle Plaza, Independent Race Shop, FMF, EVS, Fly, Scott, Terry Varner, Donnie Hansen Motocross Academy.
Now you know we're gonna end up hitting you up for a little riding technique here thing or something. Maybe not today, but maybe some other time. But I'd like to have you sometime show other local riders maybe a tip or technique for racing and that, and maybe you could help somebody out too.
Yeah, it's no problem. I'm going on the road for 2 weeks here in the next week or so to go ride a couple arena crosses and just get some riding down in Texas.
Now, how does that work for your school schedule and all because you're still in high school, right?
Yeah, I attend Centennial High School. It's not too bad. I only have 4 classes. It's my last year, so it's really doesn't really interfere that much with it. Like a lot of times when I leave, it's on the breaks, so it's not that bad of.
Are you training quite a bit?
Yeah, I run about 3 miles every night, lift weights, and try to ride at least 5 times a week.
Now you've been in some magazines and so forth, right?
Yeah, Playground magazine. From a lot of the arena crosses, they do a lot of stuff with arena cross amateur nationals.
Now, if I remember right, you were in the result column at least in like Motocross Action, weren't you? I think.
Yeah, I think from the World Minis, I was ranked, I think the 3rd top rider that year.
And so that was really cool. I mean, to me, that's right on, local guy. Do you find it like during the off season, or are you more focused on running and weightlifting and stuff like that, and then once you get into the race season, you're more focused on just practicing on the bike?
I think so, because I think that's when all the work needs to be done is the off season, and then during the race season you should be concentrated on what races you're going to go to and racing.
We'll continue the second part of the Brad Alarid interview in just a few minutes. In the World Cross Arena Finals, can you give us a little description how that race went, since it seems that was probably your biggest race so far, hasn't it?
Yeah, pretty good. It was just a one-day race at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. It started out with qualifying. Qualifying didn't go too good for me. I was in second place, and this fell over in a turn, so I started pretty far outside for the main, but came out with a pretty good start and just rode my race. I think I was 4th in the first turn, and I moved up 1 position for the checkered flag, so pretty good.
We're going to take a couple minutes right now and watch that race from Las Vegas at the MGM Grand. That was last October, and Brad did pretty good. So we're going to take a little look at it, and I'm not much of a commentator, but I'll kind of try to keep you filled in. After the first corner, Brad and another Yamaha rider are neck and neck for 3rd. By the time they get around the 2nd corner and go over the double jump, Brad's got him and is currently in 3rd place. This is kind of cool in the MGM Grand. They go in a tunnel and come back into the arena portion, and I don't know what's back there, but I kind of like that. Now right here, unfortunately, Brad gets passed by a Suzuki rider. Guy kind of got him up there in the corner, block past him, and Brad stays hot on his tail, keeps the race close, and these two guys, the Suzuki rider and Brad, they reel in the 2nd place Yamaha rider. The Yamaha rider is currently in 2nd. They're going to catch up to him shortly, and they'll keep the pressure on him. And here they are, and they're right on him. And Brad's staying right. It's a tight little pack there. These 3 riders were dicing it out for 2nd, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, I guess you could say. But as they go into the tunnel and come back out, they have a step-up double jump, and the Yamaha rider in 2nd place here doesn't jump it. The Suzuki rider maintains the speed, gets up and over it, and Brad just plays it safe there and gets in behind them. And as they come in here, they're all right on him. The Suzuki rider takes that jump there a little slower so he can get the inside line, and block passes him, actually knocks him down. But takes over 2nd place. Now Brad gets a good run out of that corner and tries to come up the inside, but just not enough time, not enough room there to get the pass done. He almost had him, but not quite. Anyway, so as they go, they start running into lap traffic, and that didn't really help Brad much here. Passing the slower riders, just he gets around them pretty fast, but it slowed him down. But good enough to take 3rd place and get a podium finish.
All right, thanks, Lauder. We have got Brad Alarid, number 28.
Yeah, Brad.
Place position, put your hands together if you would.
Brad, what's your current plans for the 2003 race season?
Oh, well, Spring Nationals in Texas in March, April World Mini, and then spend the summer in California, ride Mammoth Mountain up north, come back home for a couple weeks, and then go down to Oklahoma, and then to Tennessee for Loretta Lynn's, and then after that turn pro and probably try to hit the last 3 Nationals, and then for the next season ride the National Arena Cross Series.
Cool. Well, it sounds like you're going to be a busy guy this year. Now, your dad, has he been your mechanic, or do you have somebody else that's doing the wrenching for you at a lot of these races?
He's pretty much it. So he's been doing it since I started, so he's pretty good, so I guess I got to keep him.
Guess you got to keep him. How about when you head out to California and you're away from here for a while? Are you guys just going to hook up more at some of the races, or is he actually going to go with you for part of the summer?
Well, for a lot of stuff, I just go out to the races and then he'll fly out there and meet me out there. So, but a lot of the far races that I go to, my grandpa will go with me, and that's about it. My dad will fly out there, but this for the weekend, that's all.
Cool. Well, it sounds like you got a family that's behind you, and sound like you got some sponsors behind you too, and you're working hard at it. Good luck to you, man. That was Brad Alarid, one of Pueblo's up-and-coming riders, one of Colorado's up-and-coming riders. Hopefully you'll see him on ESPN or something like that someday, and I'm sure you probably will. And look for him in the future at your local outdoor national. This is Mike Joe for Access Unlimited. This is Brad Alarid. See you later. Up next, we have Great White at the Chief. This was filmed on New Year's Eve, opening up from...
Hi, this is Mike Trejo. Thanks for tuning in and watching the videos. Be sure to subscribe to the Motorcycle Man YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. And if you like, hit like. Other than that, we're going to be putting more content out as we can. Some of the stuff's from the Access Unlimited TV show, and also Hell Circus and 7 Days Lost bands that I'm in, and other content. Be sure to keep coming back for more, and we'll see you next time. Keep rocking hard and heavy.